Oh my God, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me this whole time? I've been motherfucking talking to y'all good here. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. I've been motherfucking on this motherfucker. And you mother chuckers couldn't hear me? Oh, I've been on here for 17 minutes, y'all. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, y'all. Good mother chucking morning, y'all. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Let's start over. 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 Hey, y'all. Hey, BK. I seen what you cooking. Good morning, Shawanda. Good morning, BK. Good morning to everybody who came through. I apologize, y'all. I am so sorry. So sorry. So sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to. I forgot to take my shit off mute. I forgot. I forgot to take it on mute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So we are about to get into. Okay. Well, I talked about my how my day went at work. My day at work was good, and besides the beginning of you know the beginning of my job. I said the beginning of my job. See, now I'm all over the place. The beginning of my shift, it was not good. Good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The beginning of my shift was not good. It was not. I take that back. It was okay. So in the beginning of my shift while I was working, um I was told that I was supposed to be at AB and that I was going to be at AB because of the simple fact that they had other people they had other people that they had to let go. Either they quit or they don't want people getting paid not to do shit. You know what I mean? Because they said that people was getting hired on, but motherfuckers thought that the job, the requirements was, just bring your ass and don't do nothing. So people was getting fired. So I was told that I was going to be at the AB parking lot and I was going to, do my little duties and everything like that. So, okay, what happened? Okay, so I'm working. I'm probably about maybe 40, 35 minutes into my shift and I get a call on my phone. You know what I mean? Because I usually have my headphones in, so I know when somebody's calling me because my thing will start doing it like that beeping. It'd be like beep 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 beep. So I answered. I'm like, hello, and he's like, hey, and I'm like, who's this? He's like, it's the supervisor, and I'm like, all right, what's up? I was like, what's up? He was like, you're supposed to be at C, and I was like, I'm supposed to be where? He was like, you're supposed to be at C, and I was like, I didn't know that. I was told that I needed to be at this one particular location. So he's like, yeah, but I'm looking and it says you're supposed to be over here. And so I'm like, okay, so he's trying to tell me like how to get to the other location and all the other stuff to the other post. So I'm sitting there and oh my God, why is this? My bad, y'all. This car just tripped me out. I'm sitting there and I'm listening to him. So he's trying to tell me how to get to the other location. He's trying to show me how to get to the other post. So I'm listening to this motherfucker and I'm like, oh my fucking God. Because he kept telling me, oh well the other ladies are waiting, because they need somebody here and they haven't been able to leave. So I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Like I apologize, you know what I mean? But nobody really communicated to me that I needed to be over there. And that was another thing. They lack fucking communication. I'm seeing that now. I'm seeing it now. I understand that they all got something to do or they're all busy, but it's just like it doesn't take much for people to send a fucking text message to people. Like that's the thing that's bothering me. Like I just don't understand like why they don't communicate better with each other. If I would have known I was supposed to be at a different post, I would have been on it. I would have been asking like, hey, who's going to train me? Who's taking me over there? Like, I need to know. You know what I'm saying? Because when I got trained at the post that I'm at right now, I was took over there. I was trained over there. I wasn't trained nowhere else. So while the dude is talking to me, I'm like, hey, look, I'm like, there's a girl that I'm working with right now tonight with the braids. I was like, she's known over there. She works over there actually, but she just comes and fills in over here Tuesdays and Wednesdays at my post. And he's like, oh, okay, but it still says that you're supposed to be over here um at this other post. I'm like, well, I don't know how to get to the post. I don't know how to get there. So, oh, y'all, he just gave me these long bullshit ass instructions. Basically, he was like, hey, first he was like, take your car and I'm gonna give you the address. And I was like, okay. He said, but the address may confuse you because it's not, I mean, it's the address, but it's not the exact location where I need to be. So I'm like, okay. And then he was like, wait, no, change that. You're gonna leave your car there at the post I was at. And he said you're gonna go into the little area. You're gonna take the train and all this other stuff. And he gave me these long, drawn out ass fucking instructions, and I was just not fucking with it. I was just not, because it just didn't make no damn sense. If I'm telling you somebody is with me and she's used to being over there, why the fuck are y'all why are y'all trying to take me over there? Why are y'all trying to have me go somewhere where I'm not familiar with and you want me to leave my fucking card? No. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. I'm not leaving shit. And I ain't gonna lie, he kind of triggered me too because he was like, I'm gonna be up for maybe about the next hour or so, so I'll help you as much as I can. Oh no, no, no. It ain't no you gonna help me as much as you can, motherfucker. You are, or I'm not going to the post. Like I was uh no, 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 no. But then I had called my manager because I don't the other dude, first off, the supervisor is new. He's not he wasn't hired in through the company. This motherfucker this motherfucker was hired from another company. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they didn't just grab somebody that was already working within the company. It would have been a smarter idea than them grabbing somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, doesn't know what they're talking about. He doesn't even do his job correctly, and he barely comes into work. I saw him for the first time yesterday, and that was that. Never saw him any other day but yesterday. But when I got in contact with Raymond and Raymond got in contact with the girl with the braids, the girl with the braids went over there and she called me and she was like, girl, if they don't switch the schedule because it don't make sense, they're trying to make you go over something, they're trying to make you go to a location and you're not properly trained and you don't know where you're going. They was like, that doesn't make sense. Cause she was telling me, she was like, when she got put on, they showed her everything. They took her to every location, every post, so that she knew what she was getting into when her schedule would change. So when I saw that my schedule did have that other post on there, I was like, I don't know what y'all asking me to do. I really don't. I really don't. But yeah, y'all, it was hectic. It was hectic. Now I can hear you. You know I gotta hear my day. Where's that like button? Let's go. Let's do it. That's crazy. Leave your car. That's always like what? Like it didn't make sense. So first off, you already talk about how you gonna try to help me get to there. It ain't no you gonna try to. There is no try. Either you are gonna help me get there and you're gonna help me get back, or I'm not going over there. Because what I'm not gonna do is then when I do get to that location, and then when it's time for me to leave, I don't know how the fuck to get back to my car. Now I do have a tracker on my car, thank God. But why I gotta walk or why I gotta get back on the train and all this extra bullshit? No, I was not having it. I was not having it. But the other girl went, and I said, "Well, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. That's how it should have been. That's how it should have went anyway. Y'all know she's been here longer. Y'all know that's where she works. She don't need to fill in no more on Tuesdays and Wednesdays for AB. Motherfucker, I got AB. I got AB posts. Why is she I'm not mad at the girl with the braids, but I don't know why they didn't really think about that the whole schedule thing. When they were trying to do the schedule, they must have just been trying to just put some shit down because they didn't think that shit through. Because if I was the supervisor or the fucking manager. I just would have switched braids to back to C Tuesdays and Wednesdays and just kept me on AB. Like I don't see how fucking yeah, I'll tell you, I just fucking it's fucking rocket science. That's how I see it. It's goddamn rocket science. But oh my god, let's get into the yeah, he would park his loud ass car by mine. Um, let's get into this conversation, y'all. Let's get into this convo. Okay, I don't want to keep my mini favorites too long. Good morning, everybody. So look, that's what we're gonna do. Let me see. We're gonna talk about because I do got a topic. The topic is communication, y'all. Okay, I was already talking about it. So if y'all saw me tapping on my phone and everything like that, oh my god, I feel like I don't want to start this conversation until this motherfucker leave with this loud ass car. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna talk about communication. Now, there's four types of communication, y'all. First type of communication is passive communication. You know, it's a style often acted indifferently, yielding to others. Passive communicators usually fail to express themselves or needs allowing others to express themselves. So basically, there's a person who will put somebody before them as far as, when they're communicating. They'll let them talk, they'll let them express themselves, let them tell them everything. But, they kind of put off trying to express, on their end. Now, me, I can get like that sometimes, but it's not that. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, you know what? I can be like that in a sense. Like sometimes when people be talking to me, like when they be communicating with me and I don't want to say something and I know I want to say something, I just be like, okay, all right. You know what I mean? And I just kind of just leave it alone. Like as long as that person got out how they felt, then I'm just, I'm gonna leave it alone. But sometimes when I do that, motherfuckers get upset with me. They're like, why are you acting like that? Like, I don't know. Like, so I feel like when I don't talk, people have an issue with it because I let them talk and I didn't say nothing. But then when I do talk and then I express myself, then it's almost like, oh, why you acting like that? Why you coming so hard? You know what I mean? But it just depends on the situation. It just depends on the topic at hand and why we're communicating or talking about the situation. You get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? All right, next one. Aggressive communicators often often issues commands, asks questions rudely, and fails to listen to others. But they can also be considered leaders and command respect from those around them. Prime example, I would say, some people that have been working in the military, guards, police officers, your boss, like your manager, supervisor, parents, um, kids. If you're talking about in the sense of in the family, you got the older kids who think they can boss around the younger kids, and tell them tell them what to do or aggressively talk to them, and all that stuff. Now, I do this. I do aggressively communicate, but it just depends on the situation. It definitely does. Because sometimes I feel like there's no need for the other person to talk. If I know you're wrong or there's no need for you to speak and I'm aggressively talking to you about something that you may have done, then that means let me finish speaking before you speak. And if I don't want to hear you speak, then you have to respect that. And that person don't have to listen to me speak either. They have that right to walk away. You know what I mean? I can't force nobody to listen to me. I can't force nobody to talk to me. But yes, I have done this aggressive communication stuff. I have. But it just depends. It really does. It depends on the situation. Like prime example, my baby daddy, he used to participate in like that bullshit that people be drinking, that dumb shit that people be putting in that Sprite. And one day he got in my car and he had that shit in my console. He got in the car and he had that double cup shit and he set it in my console. And I was like, bro, I'm finna pour this shit the fuck out. I said, what did I tell you about doing this shit? Like, you just don't give a fuck about yourself. Like, I was really, really, really laying it on him because I don't know. I know that we think differently, but I don't know. I actually want to be around, to see my daughter, live her life, and I want to be around to live my life. And some of the things that he be doing, I be like, why? You know what I mean? Like the little leafy greens was okay with me, but this damn cough syrup shit, oh fuck no, because now you're opening that door and you're you're doing that taste test shit. You're dabbling in every little thing. I don't like that. You know what I mean? I don't like that. And I don't like to say that marijuana is a gateway drug, but hell, I'm starting to think that shit when it comes to his motherfucking ass. But thank God he stopped doing it from my knowledge. But yeah, I was aggressively communicating with him and not letting him speak when I found out he was drinking that nasty shit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Good morning, Queen Gertrude. Shelby was this damn. Good morning, Queen. Communication to me is having to understand between people and also being understood. Yes, that is true. That is true. I'm just going through the four different types. That's it. Just going through the four different types. But yes, as far as communication, it is having an understanding. It definitely is. Alrighty, next one, next one, next one, next one. Okay. Passive aggressive communicators are most likely to communicate with body language or lack of open communications to another person, such as giving someone the silent treatment and spreading rumors. So y'all see this? Passive aggressive communicators are most likely to communicate with body language or a lack of open communication to another person, such as giving someone the silent treatment, spreading rumors. I don't like this one. You know what I mean? I don't like this one. You just a messy ass motherfucker if you out here spreading rumors and shit like that. Okay, you just a messy person. That's just how I feel. Hold on, y'all. That's just how I feel. Hold on, let me get through all of them. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Okay, assertive communicators can express their own needs, desires, ideals, and feelings while also considering the needs of others. I love this one. I can do this. I really, really can. But you know, I feel like of I have a little bit of each, but I don't know about that other one. I don't know about the passive aggressive one. I don't really know about that one. I ain't finna go around spread rumors about nobody. Like, no, that's too kitty shit. But the assertive, definitely, I can sit down with somebody and I can talk to them. I can, but it depends on the person. It depends on the situation. It depends on what we have been through. You get what I'm saying? Yes, I can be the bigger person and I can talk to people and I can sit aside my anger at times and let a person talk to me. I can, shut up and let somebody speak. You know what I mean? But it just depends. It really does. It does depend because sometimes in particular situations, I just can't hold my fucking tongue. I just can't. I will not. You know what I mean? Sometimes I let that aggressive communication come out where I don't want to hear shit you gotta say and I'm gonna say what I gotta say and it's just gonna be that. You know what I mean? But it just depends. I can be assertive, but it just depends. It just depends. It depends on the person and it just depends on everything. Aggressive communication, that means being stern. That shit is not cool. Yeah, but for me it just depends. It depends. It really does. Like it something had to have led up to that community. That something had to have led up to me being aggressive. I can't just be off the back aggressive to somebody about a situation. Like no, like if you did something to me, you have to understand that I will be aggressive. There's no way around it. There's no way. If I'm not aggressive towards you, then I'm just not going to talk to you. You get what I'm saying? But that's one thing. You know what I mean? If you do something to upset me, then, don't expect nothing else but me to be snapping on your ass. That's just me. That's just me being honest. If you piss me off or you do something that you know was going to tick me, is really going to rub me the wrong way, please be expect to get, you know, cursed the fuck out. It just depends, though. It depends on what it is. It definitely depends on what it is for me to for me to have to get aggressive. But I wouldn't even say aggressive because that's a little extra. I would say when I speak, I mean what I say. You know what I mean? So if I say I don't know, I don't know. I can't even give you an example. I don't know. I don't know. I have to think about that. I have to think about it. That's what God said. Look, be doing on her panel spreading rumors. Who the fuck is Godzilla? I don't even want to know. I don't even know who Godzilla is. I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to do that one. I don't even want to do that one. I don't even want to do that one. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. It don't sound familiar. It does not sound familiar to me. But yeah, y'all. There's for right now, from what I know, there's four different types of communication. You have passive, you have aggressive, you have passive aggressive, and you have assertive. And I feel like I'm a little bit of all of it in a way, but I don't know about the passive aggressive one. You know what I mean? I have to read a little bit more about it, but for right now, I took a snippet of it. I took a snippet of it because it kind of was trying to sum it up, but I had to erase some of it as well because it was too much, y'all. Y'all know how StreamYard do. It's like Twitter, you can only write so many things in the little boxes they give you, and then yeah. But yes, y'all. For me, communication is the key. Communication is the key, y'all. It really is. You know what I mean? When you communicate with people, you got to do it the right way, though. That's another thing. I understand people say communication is key. You can be communicating with somebody, but you could be lying to them. You know what I mean? I could be talking to, prime example, um, I could be talking to one of my coworkers and telling her sweet nothings and, all this stuff and telling her I got a Aldi and I live in this big mansion and I own, two wing stops and all this bullshit. But that's still communicating, but that's lying too. You know what I mean? It's how you do stuff. You know what I mean? You gotta communicate with people the right way. You know? I feel like communication and trust go hand in hand. It really does because you have to be able to trust people in order to, believe certain things that they tell you. You know what I'm saying? You got to. You know, I know um a friend of mine that man, I was really, really close with him when we was in high school. And he was actually the guy he was actually the guy that took my virginity, but he lied to me, y'all. Like he literally lied to me and that just kind of fucked me up. It really did. He had lied to me about something and um I used to do a lot for this guy and I gave him like it was like these brand new Nike shoes my sister had got me for I think it was either my birthday or Christmas because she took me to the mall. She was like, "Which ones do you want?" And I picked them out. And I don't even think I had them for a year, but he needed some shoes, and I gave them to him. I did. It's not that he didn't have shoes, but I don't know why I gave them to him. I don't know. Did he need shoes? I think he either needed shoes or he messed up the shoes that he did have on. I don't remember. But I gave him the shoes. But after I gave him the shoes, it wasn't even maybe 6 months after the fact. I had found something out, and I was just like, "You got to be shitting me." This was a person I talked to every day. We communicated. I trusted him. I let him in my mother's house. He let me in his father's house, and my mother communicated with his father, and it was just like, oh my God. Now that I found out that you're a habitual liar, I'm salty. You know what I mean? Now I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? Now I can't trust you. You know what I mean? And I didn't even find out through him. I had to find out. I literally found out on my own that he had lied to me about something. And yeah, it fucked me up, y'all. It fucked me up. I agree with you, Chubb. You're right, sis. I'm just saying, I feel like it goes hand in hand. If you trust somebody, there's always going to be good communication. You know what I mean? And you're going to be able to listen to that person when they say the good things and when they say the bad things, when they say the regular things, whatever the conversation may consist of. I mean, you're gonna be able to listen to them. You know what I mean? You're gonna be able to feel like, I can trust them. I can trust when they speak to me because, they haven't lied to me. They've never given me a reason to question them. You know? I feel like we've all been in that position where we may have lied to people or you know, somebody has lied to us, you know what I mean? But it happens. It definitely does happen. Does it suck? It does, you know what I mean? But that's life, you just lesson learned. That's how I see it. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. I know those people in the bush just press that like button. Do it, do it, do it, do it. He said it's free. Yes, yeah. Press that like button. It's free. You know what I mean? Ooh, I've been in here for 44 minutes. I ain't gonna be in here too much longer, y'all. But yes, the topic was communication, y'all. You got to know how to communicate with people. Another thing, y'all, you don't have to communicate with people either. You know what I mean? Like, if you feel like, if you feel like you don't want to talk to a certain individual or something like that, or let's say, you don't like your sister's husband, don't ever feel pressure to talk to that motherfucker, but always have respect for that person. Have respect for one another. Just because you don't talk to a person does not mean that you're lacking disrespect for them. You get what I'm saying? You're doing what's best for you and you're not talking to that individual. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with not communicating with certain people. And it is good to communicate with people, especially, I feel like there's two ways. If you're trying to become friends again with somebody, or you trying to be back with your boyfriend, girlfriend, or you may be in the middle of maybe getting a divorce, I feel like, there's nothing wrong with having that conversation. I mean, there's nothing wrong with communicating with each other, to understand, where you're at with a person. You know what I mean? To kind of come to a common ground, to try to come to a point where, what's the word? You guys know where you're at. You know what I mean? But sometimes, communication doesn't work out for certain people. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. I really hate liars. You gave him the shoes because you was being kind and concerned. I really was. I really cared for this guy. I really did. And he was just, I don't know. He was just somebody that I just love to hang around. Like, it was like we did not miss a beat when it came to like him walking me to the bus stop, like him walking me to to class in the morning, or him finding me in the cafeteria, when they would serve us breakfast and I would go sit down. He would come in the cafeteria and walk around till he found me, then would walk me to my morning class. Like if I didn't eat breakfast, then like he would either be in um that hallway where like I would walk to get to class, and we would, you know, just talk, before my period, because he was older than me. I think he was in the grade above me. I think he was in the grade above me, or I was in ninth grade. He was in, I think he was in a sophomore or he was a junior, either or. But yeah, I gave him my shoe because yes, it was because I was being kind. I really was. Mm-hmm. I sure was. And I don't know. For me, I like to do stuff for people and not really, expect people to do stuff back for me. But if they want to do something, if they want to, do something or give me back whatever I gave them, I appreciate it. But I'm not going to ask. You're asking me to do something for you, then 9 times out of 10, I'll do it if I can. If I can't do it right when you need it to be done, then you have to wait for me to be able to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, y'all, that's one thing I don't like. I don't like when people will I don't like when people will ask me like, "Hey, can you do something for me?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I can do it for you, but I can't do it. I can't do it for you today." And then they get mad because you tell them that you cannot do it today. Like, God damn. Like, I just should have told your motherfucking ass no. Like, I hate fucking inconsiderate and fucking ungrateful ass people. I swear to God. But you know what? I'm gonna end up right there because we're gonna jump into that. I think we're gonna jump into that tomorrow. We're gonna talk about ungrateful people. I think I might do that topic, or we're gonna do another one. But I really do. I'm gonna touch on that because man, I tell you, now I've been ungrateful at one point in my life, but I never do it again. You know what I mean? I'll never do it again. I've had too many good people in my life, too many good people that have done so much for me. I really do. I appreciate them. And I'm so glad that I never, ever, 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 ever have burned those bridges with those people. I'm so glad. But yeah, let me see. Well, you're going to be in too long. I will say, have a good day, everybody. And may God bless you. I'm going to sleep. I came in the house late. Oh, I already know. But now you have a great morning. What was I gonna say? Y'all make sure y'all have an amazing day. Happy hump day. Shout out to everybody who came through. Y'all know I'm keeping these lives up so y'all can definitely catch the replay. Shout outs to the bushes. Shout out to the people who jumped in the chat. I will see you guys tomorrow in the morning. And the topic might be ungrateful, but I'm not 100% sure it's going to be ungrateful. It may just be some simple. I may grab breakfast. I really don't eat in the morning unless it's a smoothie. But if I do grab breakfast, then it'd be like a early mukbang type of ish. But due to some effect of the weather conditions around the world, I see you. I see you on your next live day. I swear, here's something. All right, y'all. It was nice while it lasted, and I hope you guys take care.